they want the drama. Forget about what I bring to the table. Those people want the drama.
What's up, AJC? It's your girl Ashley JaNae back again with another video. And today I'm about to react to this audiobook of Mariah Carey's. It is called The Meaning of Mariah Carey. I'm so excited to do this. I am here in my robe and my jammies. And I hope this angle is okay. My hair is just going to do its own thing today because, listen, I'm home and I'm having fun. Just chilling and relaxing. But this thing is 11 hours. So I think with me having to catch up on Vlogmas anyway, this might take us all the way through Vlogmas. Who knows? We're going to see. But I am going to try to... I don't want to get copywritten. So if y'all see me upload this video a little bit different where you hardly hear what's going on with what Mariah is saying, please do not be upset. We are trying to avoid copyright because the only way my channel can succeed is without having all that happen. So either way, here we go. Let's listen, honey. This video is strictly my reaction. If you want to hear the video or hear the audio, go play it yourself. Do not look at my videos to be able to have your first listen, because in order to avoid copyright, I'm not going to be able to let you guys hear everything that she's saying. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go.
Professional accomplishments and...
Oh, I could listen to her voice all day, so this is about to be good.
Wayward child, with children dancing on the sidewalk below. She's shown up in a school auditorium in Oshkosh overalls, holding the ball on the sidelines.
Come on, Oshkosh.
And much of this will be her story as she saw it.
Wow.
Some of my that blanket in the silence of the little girl smothering beneath it. I'm a grown woman now, with a little girl and boy of my own to paint the scared little girl inside of me. It is time to give her a voice. Experience. Without a doubt, details in this book will differ from the accounts of my family. Plenty of folks who think they know me. Carey of that too.
Yo, she is me. She is literally me. Like, oh my God. Let me tell you how my 12th grade teacher was supposed to write a story on my life. She was supposed to write a story on my life, y'all. I kid you not. Because she knew details about my life growing up that I never told anybody. And she told me, she said, she was a writer, a phenomenal writer. She told me, she said, just please, like, let me write your story. Your story is going to save lives. I'm going to put it in a book and we're going to call it I Sing Because I'm Free. And I love that title so much because, of course, I grew up in the church, and it's just like, you know, that's Kirk Franklin. You know what I'm saying? That's a Kirk Franklin song. Like, of course, I'm familiar with that and whatever. And I was like, I could never tell this story without her. I can't, because I know that people are going to come back and they're going to, you know, probably try to say that I'm lying, or I'm you know what I'm saying, looking for pity, or all the things that I don't need. You know what I mean? And then she died. She died, so the story never got finished, never got published, never came out. And I really felt like that means it wasn't meant to tell. It wasn't meant to tell. I could not deal with having people try to tell my story for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they think they know me, because they might be my blood, or they might be, you know what I'm saying, a friend or something like that. That it may be a thing where they feel like, you know, in order to make themselves look good, they got to find a way to say I'm lying. I don't feel like going back and forth with nobody, because at the end of the day, nobody can tell my story like I tell my story, because I know my story. I've lived it, and it's affected me in crazy ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already into this because, girl, listen, honey, this is real, and I hope she don't make me cry, but shoot.
I've held my hand over the mouth of that little girl in an attempt to protect others, even those others who never tried to protect me.
Come on.
In my early childhood, when I didn't believe I was worthy of being alive.
What?
I was too young to contemplate ending my life, but just old enough to know I hadn't begun living nor found, and not just in terms of the hues of their skin.
I did not know she had a sister and a brother. Older sister and brother. Now I need to know if they are Patricia's kids or Alpha Roy's kids or both of their kids, or how that go. Because, whew, I'm getting to know my mother here. I'm getting to know her, oh my God, even more.
Billy Browner. One day, while practicing an art,
Let me tell you how it's so important to encourage your kids. And yeah, it's so important to encourage your kids to do the things that you see them doing from a young age. You know, it's so easy for me to support my kid right now doing the things that he loves. Like if he loves to draw. And mind you, sometimes kids change up. You know, one day my kid wants to sing, next week he wants to rap, next week he wants to dance. I don't care. Next week he wants to be a painter. I do not care. I am going to support whatever it is he want to do, because I remember being that kid. All I wanted to do was sing, but I didn't feel very supported in that area. There was always some kind of catch, like, okay, well, you have to do it this way if you're going to do it at the church, and that's how it's going to have to be, or you're not doing it, or, you know, it was never like a support thing. Like, okay, well, maybe we should try to put you in a school of the arts or something like that, or maybe we should try to, you know, get you a vocal coach, or maybe we should try to let's try to perfect it first. It was never like that, you know. So hearing her just say, you know, my mom supported me, it's just amazing. It's really amazing. Shout out to Patricia for that.
opera Rigoletto. My father taught me to whistle before I could talk.
What?
I had a raspy speaking voice even then. It gave me a reason to exist.
Beautiful. This is so beautiful.
It took 12 cops to pull my brother and father apart. The big one on Long Island, New York. So I would eventually move 13 times growing up. 13 times to pack up and go.
Mariah is really my spirit animal. I went to 13 schools growing up. Is that not crazy? I went to 13 schools. 13 schools. Wow. Like, are you kidding me? She moved 13 times. I went to 13 schools. I mean, 13. Why the number 13? For both of us. That's crazy.
Try to find another place, a better place, a safer place. 13 new starts, 13 new streets with new houses full of people to judge. Parts of North Carolina and other regions of the South, bringing with them traditions, traumas, and gifts.
Parts of North Carolina.
Some of which were ancient, African, and mystical.
At this point, we related. I don't know.
Appearance of the police almost never meant that help had arrived. On the contrary, their presence
It still don't.
All your dreams and visions are going to happen for you. Always remember that. As
You
she
better
spoke,
speak into her life, Nana Reese.
spread out Christmas. My sister and brother clearly couldn't stand each other, but their deep resentment toward
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. If she keep telling this story like this, and it's so similar to my life growing up, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this dry-eyed. This is very familiar. This is relatable. This is shocking to hear. These are a lot of things. I mean, gosh, I really take my hat off for her for even talking about this kind of stuff, because I can't even relive it. I don't even want to talk about it. Like I said, the only time I was going to talk about it once and for all was in that tell-all book that my 12th grade English teacher was going to write for me. And I wouldn't have said anything about it after that, because it's really hard to go back to. These things that happen to you as a kid, sometimes the way that they traumatize you, you literally feel like you're back in that moment again when you think about it. So a lot of times, I know a lot of people know me to be bubbly and everything like that, but I think me being bubbly and me being happy-go-lucky and all this kind of stuff, it kind of was a little shield, or a little, I don't know, cover-up possibly for maybe some sadness or anger that I really felt, and I just chose to deal with it by being happy all the time, because it's easier for me, as opposed to, you know, talking about sad events in my life and things like that. So I just really, really commend her, because I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk about it, you know, because people don't think that that kind of stuff is traumatic, but it is. When all your family does is argue, don't nobody like nobody, everybody got a problem, but don't nobody want to solve it, you know, and you just wish, dang, there's so many other families out there that I could have been put in that would have, you know, cherished, you know, my part in the family, or we could have been loving on this day, or, you know, so many families would have put aside any negative thoughts or anything like that.
There I was.
Does anybody know the relationship with her and her brother and sister now? Because I never knew she had a brother and sister, and I just want to know, like, what is their relationship now? Like, because when she was talking about the brother going to, you know, or pretty much fighting Miss Patricia for the car, where was the sister at this time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did the sister and brother, did they go live with Alfred, or, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only disconnect that I have from this that I can't seem to put together. Where was the sister, and then all of that, but what kind of relationship do they have now? I'm pretty sure they may get to it in the end of the book, but whew, girl, this is a lot for me, Pooh. There's some tea here. Relatable tea.
Every year, they just had to ruin Christmas. But my wishing was more for friends. I remember I had a friend, let's call her Ashley, whose mother was gay. Ashley had no clue. My mother, who would eventually become my first husband, and so much more, was already getting weird.
Not so much more.
Married yet. But to his credit, as the head of my record, linger on my tongue, turning the golden treasure ever so slightly.
She could tell a story, honey.
Another little piece of the edge, relishing. I screamed in horror, but it was too late. My plate was covered with it. Where had it even come from? Did she have it in her pocketbook? Unable to control my shock in respecting the meaning of words, but in integrity and money management. My
I've
father
definitely
was
heard
the
that
man who
before.
would save the very first dollar he learned because it was covered
Huh?
in primer, not me.
Go ahead, boo.
Asked him why the color of the car was so dull. He explained in the bottom of the sea. There's a wart on the frog, on the bump, on the log, and the hole in the bottom of the sea. He also liked to sing, but now, oh, what I wouldn't do to sit next to him one more time.
Aww.
And those one rare thing we kids.
Why she call him Alfred Roy?
Cars we listened to or watched football, which he loved, that I found extremely boring. I would be close by, from Ralph to Lucky. Reverend Lucky?
What?
Okay. The teens would go up in where I lived with my mother and Morgan. I had a room at the end of the hall.
Who is
with
Morgan?
a typical walk-in closet. The apartment was small. The floors were
The
covered
brother?
with pea green carpeting.
All right, I'm gonna stop it here for the first video, y'all. Let me Google right quick her Wikipedia so I can see who's Morgan. I'm thinking that's the brother. But where was the sister? Mariah Carey. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Where was the sister? Oh, they have that personal life option. Personal life. Hold on. Whoa, Nick Cannon was the one that filed for divorce? Oh, somebody should. Oh, her sister's name is Allison. So they said while her elder sister Allison moved in with her father, Mariah and her older brother Morgan remained with their mother. Wow. All right, y'all. Well, let me get this edited and up for y'all so that we can get into the next part. I don't know if my hair looks gray now because of the, I don't know. As y'all can see, I'm trying to get it together here. But yeah, I need to make this video. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video yet, so we're gonna see. But oh, this is so beautiful, y'all. So thank y'all for recommending I react to this, because I'm glad that I get to, you know, just hear it. It's a little therapeutic seeing that I relate to her in so many ways. But anyway, okay, y'all. I love y'all. And I mean, poop period. This is part 1, day whatever we are on Vlogmas. You'll see it in the title because I lost count at this point. I'm gonna edit this and then I'm gonna go back and do some more. Okay, love y'all. And I mean, poop period. Bye.
We're fighting for peace.
We're fighting for peace.
We're fighting for unity.
We're fighting
We're
for
fighting
unity.
for love.
We're
fighting for
love.
justice.
We're fighting for justice.
We are kings and queens.